that we can still win, stay in Atlanta.
Stay in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Can you fall back on that experience, the fact that you've been in this spot before you came back against Philly?
Well, we just got to keep believing, and guys got to make shots. Simple as that.
Dwight, do you feel like your teammates are putting too much pressure on themselves, or that things are kind of in a vicious cycle from when they're shooting from the perimeter?
I think so. I just gotta act like it's a practice. Our shoot around is just shoot the ball. Can't be afraid to miss. And I think right now, our guys are putting a lot of pressure, on themselves to make shots. But I still believe.
Dwight, you guys went 2 for 23 from the three-point line. If I would have said that you guys would have done it before, would you have believed it? And what can you do differently going forward?
Gotta make shots. That's all we can do. I thought about, shooting a couple threes just to try to boost our percentage. But our guys gotta, continue to believe and try to make shots. But, hopefully they'll fall the next game. As bad as our percentage was from the line, from the three-point line, but also just our field goal percentage. We were right there in the game. We lost by 3. So, if we can make some shots, we'll be okay.
Dwight, you've obviously said that it's about you guys making shots to get back in this thing. But what do you see differently about this Atlanta team this year versus the team you saw last year?
They're playing more together, moving the ball. Jamal is playing the best basketball, I think, that I've seen him play in a long time. Kirk Howard is playing great. Joe Johnson is doing his thing, so, all the guys are stepping up, and making plays at the right time. Last year, it just didn't seem that way.
Dwight, talk about your relationship with the Atlanta fans in the Atlanta area. You're kind of, you're the native son here, but when you come, you're Superman, and they're trying to be your kryptonite. Kind of the love-hate relationship that you have with this place.
There's nothing I can do about that. I enjoy it. I enjoy the fans here, rooting for their team. I see people dressed in green, kryptonite, all that stuff. The little, thing on the big screen, all the fans against me. It's fun. It makes the playoff experience great, and I'm glad to be a part of it. That's what motivates me to continue to play as hard as I can, knowing that I'm at home and everybody wants me to fail or lose the game. So just try to stick with it, and just continue to motivate my teammates.
Anybody else?
You guys got it tied twice. You were 1 point away. How frustrating was it you could never really get it over the hump tonight? I don't
think it's frustrating, but every possession counts in the playoffs. You can't take one possession off, and we have a lot of guys who haven't had a lot of playoff experience on our team, and understanding that when you're playing out there, every possession counts. It matters. And you got to give everything you got.
Talk about their bigs, particularly Hilton Armstrong, who really hadn't played a whole lot. Did you kind of expect to see him out there, and what was he able to do against you? Hilton played some pretty good defense for the most part.
They have a lot of bigs they can rotate in and out. For me, just trying to be patient down there, get a good look at the basket every time. He had some good possessions on the defensive end where he got stops, but, I think for myself, if I catch it down there, just be aggressive, try to get to the free throw line, and make him pay for, playing one-on-one.
But you obviously have to win to keep the series going, but a couple of your guys said one win could just change the complexion of the series. get some momentum rolling? You feel like you get one win, you could get some momentum going?
I mean, shit, if we don't get one win, then momentum's going to stop. We're going to be at home. So, I mean, yeah, we get a win, we'll be fine, you know, but we have to do what we did to get that first win. You know, in Orlando, we played with a lot of energy. We played hard for 48 minutes. Some of us played for 48 minutes. So we just have to just give everything we got. I mean, we have to continue to believe. You know, like I told the guys, it's not over. And me being a leader, I'm not going to, walk around or, act like, the series is over with. And I have to continue to motivate my guys. And I think tomorrow we're going to have a shooting day. And I'm going to lead the practice shooting. And, hopefully our guys will make shots in this game. So we'll be fine, just try to keep the mood light. Understand it's the playoffs, but we're not a team that plays well, when we try to play, under a lot of pressure. When we're free, we're a good team. So that's it.
One more, anybody?
That's it.
Okay.
Happy Easter, everybody.